about to break down the much anticipated UFC 302 Islam versus Dustin. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. This is where are they at? I think Newark, New Jersey. This shit's going
Yes,
down in New
sir.
Jersey
At
on
the
the
Metro.
show. But as
Bricks,
always,
nigga. Brick City, nigga.
you can always go down, like and subscribe, comment your picks, your bets, your parlays. I'm Paul. Pick and win 'em, Concha, and I'm joined with.
Your boy Southpaws Run Boxing appearing on a UFC episode. Southpaws, two Southpaws are going to run the show this weekend. Who else I'm here with, though?
Yo, it's your boy, comedian Romeo Mack of the Lawrence Villain Podcast, the comedy commentary. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. We be having these fights on live.
Hey, man. And you already know. It's your boy, Kev Waterboy Boy, a.k.a. the Don QIE, always known as the People's Champ. Hey, Romeo, man, I'm telling you, the best investment in life was when I bought this in Nashville.
Yeah.
I was shocked. I was the only nigga, dog. I was walking around the streets with this, and everybody was like, "Oh, it's a champion."
Yeah, yo. I should have gave you my shirt. I should be like, because I had the champion shirt.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, but it had my name on the back. I would
Nah, but hey, real talk. This is a fucking banger of a weekend, kid. There's a lot of shit going on. But before we can talk the card, we gotta talk some breaking fucking news. So I don't know if y'all boys been keeping up with Dana White because he's been practicing his like promos and his commercials and all that big stuff. He had some shit to drop this week. Did y'all hear what happened?
I saw the Abu Dhabi card.
That's something we could talk, but I got some. There's some shit coming. There's some shit coming on that side of the world though. So motherfucking Dana took the time to let us know that right after this card 302, him and I think like DC and like the other guys in the crew, them boys is flying straight to Ireland because they're having of the fight press conference for Michael Chandler versus Conor McGregor on June 3rd, which I think is Sunday over there. But nah, bro, this is about to be insane. What y'all think about this? You think this is about to be a whole bunch of pandemonium?
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be excitement. We're getting McGregor back, and I was a McGregor hater when he lost, but over the years, I've grown to like when I went back and watched old documentaries and stuff. I've grown to appreciate McGregor and the stuff he's done for the sport. You know what I'm saying? Like he's the reason the UFC is as big as it is now. So I really respect him for that, and he's always gonna bring an exciting press conference.
Facts.
This is gonna be the corniest shit ever. I'm so sick of the
Really?
yeah, man. I'm so sick of people sucking Conor's dick and shit, acting like he's somebody. This nigga's a fucking bum, son. See, that's why they gave him Cowboy. Cowboy was on his way out. I heard it at the press conference. It was like, oh, I heard you getting something mil, and Cowboy was like, give me 2 mil. Next thing you know, Cowboy getting beat up. Cowboy ain't never got beat up like that. Get the fuck out of here. Conor McGregor's shoulder is not that tough. Nico Price's shoulder got Shao Kahn points on it, and that shit didn't fuck up Cowboy.
Hey, that boy got titanium knees though. But they get that boy a brand new leg, Conor McGregor.
Yeah, you know why? Because he ran into a real one, you know what I'm saying, from that Cajun dirt. You know what I mean?
Asian.
all up until now, I was rooting for Chandler. But now I see how they're sucking goddamn Conor's dick so hard. And I know Chandler's a company guy. He's gonna do just how what's it called did. Because why would they didn't do this when he came back for Poirier. Because Poirier wasn't trying to have that shit. He's like, what you say about my wife? Nigga, I'm going to smack the fuck out you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Chandler's going on with all this. He's going to be like, yeah, it's cool. I'll be the villain. I'll be the bad guy. Fucking loot. Oh, my God.
Yeah, but you get hate on Conor.
Do you like me now?
Conor is not fucking Michael Chandler on the mic. Because at least when those two are going to go back and forth, there's no one in the room to be room for Michael Chandler end of it, right? Michael Chandler, I just feel like this be talking his way out.
And that's my point. Like, he's so corny, right? They're going to be like, Conor got in his fucking head, man. He got in his fucking... I'm like, no, he didn't get in his head. That guy's a fucking idiot. He doesn't have comeback. He doesn't have wits. You know what I'm saying? He should ask one of his black kids to write some jokes.
Connor's the GOAT because his ass was on stream hating, just talking shit on everyone, hating, and they brought up Islam, called him a cousin fucker. They brought up Dustin Poirier, he called him something else, and then they pulled up, and then someone's brought up Artem Lobov, his old friend, and that now he hates him. The guy brought him a bitch. He sent that boy like a band just for calling him a bitch. I was like, oh, bro, Conor's just in his bag right now, just hating. And then he's on that same stream. He said he's not drinking. He sat there, watched people drink around him, and then he posted a clip of him at the club looking very drunk, looking like Ryan Garcia off the sauce, and fucking going crazy in the club. So I can't help but like I don't know what to expect, but I can't help but like fucking.
I know exactly what to expect. It's gonna be a one-sided giant line of people blowing Connor. That's what it's gonna be, including
Damn.
Michael. Michael's gonna be in that line. He's not even gonna be in his own line. He's gonna be like, oh, I gotta respect Connor for what he did. Like, nigga, what did he do? He came in after Chuck Liddell, who put it there. People always say Connor put it there. Chuck Liddell put it there, and John Jones took it wherever else it went. Connor just brung Ireland.
Nah, dude. Look at the biggest gates ever, bro. It's not John Jones and Chuck Liddell.
Bro, that's because Connor brought Ireland, and Ireland buys whatever Connor does. Ireland is loyal.
Is the sole reason.
Yes. These niggas fly out to this man's fights. No matter where it's at, they're flying out. They fly out.
Just talking crazy.
And here's my take on that right there. As a person that wasn't a fan of all of UFC when in Connor's prime, I knew who John Jones was. I knew who Anderson Silva was. I seen a Chuck Liddell, but I never took the time to actually watch a card until Connor and them were doing their thing. And I think that's probably the commonality, the common thing for a lot of people before COVID. Nobody really took out the time to go put together a fight night watch party until there were fights as big as the Conor McGregor ones. And it wasn't until like I learned that he wasn't like on a John Jones and Anderson Silva level when I seen him get his ass beat by Nate Diaz, and I was like, oh, he's just the most like popular dude right now. But it's when that Khabib. But when that Khabib shit, that's when everything got taken to a whole nother level. And it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
and
that's no. It got took to a new level when he fought Floyd. That was before the Khabib shit. Floyd put this nigga where he at, man. That's what I'm saying. Connor is whack, dog.
But they didn't get that fight, bro. They gave that bitch to the fucking superstar.
They hurried up to him to get one belt. Then his next fight was immediately the other belt. Never defend. Yo, dude's a cornball. I'm sorry. Fuck him.
But that's that superstar treatment, bro. They do that shit for only whenever you making the money.
Bro, they didn't do that for Izzy. Izzy had like 9-10 title fights. They didn't do that for Mighty Mouse Johnson. Come on, son. Connor,
when you do a million pay-per-view buy, then you can.
He brought his country with him. Watch, I'm telling you. What you know who they're gonna do that to next? Zhang Weili. Cause she bringing her country with her. I'm telling you, watch.
She gonna do a million. She gonna do a million pay-per-view.
Yo, as soon as the Asians stop hating on their women,
that's what I want to hear you say. She gonna fucking do
as soon as the Asians stop hating on their women,
don't get us wrong. They got the numbers.
They just need 1% of their country.
Bruh.
They fight.
All they need is like 1%.
The girls can't buy pay-per-views over there. They have to ask their husbands.
Okay. Ireland is less than 1%. I feel like of their country, bro. They tell me that's the reason. That's crazy.
Nah, but we gotta go on to the next one. But hey, that's funny, man. But hey,
that's
gonna be something we cover in the recap. How this press conference goes. But next,
302 is here, boys.
Yes, sir.
Y'all boys, what are y'all? I'm actually shocked. New Jersey. I thought it was gonna be in Vegas. But before we jump into the card itself, is there any fights that stand out to y'all? There's like something that's a little. I got y'all looking forward to it.
I mean, I think fighters, I gotta see my dog Randy Brown and Kevin Holland. I wasn't expecting them boys to be on the card. But the fight that I want to see is Sean Strickland.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's the fight everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not gonna lie.
You can have Sean Strickland. Jocelyn Edwards. That's the fight I want to see.
Son of a.
Not just for the. I'll explain it when we talk about that fight. Why I need to see
Damn, bro,
this.
they just be hitting this dude in the back of the head. Derek Lively might have like a super concussion after this series.
Yeah, I'm not. I probably would say the fight.
Wait, Keke, did you?
Yo, I know I didn't just freeze. What the fuck?
There's a lot of risk.
Hello. Fuck.
He also gets
Recording
hate
in
for,
progress.
Like not being nice all the time.
I'm back.
Which which I don't ever think I heard Dustin say the words, "Hey, I'm a nice guy." You know, these guys are fighters, they're human. So, like, give me, but well, I won't pick yet, but yeah, Islam. I've been hiding him for years. Like ever since Khabib was still had that title, man, like Islam's coming right behind him, man, and and I also think that's part of the reason why Steve retired too, so Islam can like take over. So, looking forward to watch that guy.
I feel like that's interesting. I feel like Islam. Paul said it the best. He's like Paul was like Islam is number one. Is what was the tag? Paul Islam, world's best fighter and world's number one religion or something like that.
Yeah, number one religion, number one fighter.
So yeah, like Islam's is in a different class right now. So I respect any shine he gets.
Alhamdulillah.
Did y'all see the press conference? Did y'all see the press conference and they booed the fuck out of this motherfucker and started screaming USA? I was like, wow.
They did, and then but
You gotta remember 9/11.
But Islam a gangster though because Dustin Poirier said like they're doing a normal face off, and then they're about to separate, and then Dustin said something about I'm gonna knock you out, motherfucker, and then Islam got serious. Right? Islam went him in that boy's face and don't call me motherfucker. You're not gonna call me motherfucker.
Yeah, cause he think he talking about his actual mama.
Yeah, like he was yeah.
They're gonna
Islam got
mishear
mad. I
something.
was
Like
like,
you saw what Canelo did to Caleb Plant. He said, "Yo, don't call me motherfucker." Boom. I'll slap him right in the face.
and he
Yeah.
threw the key to the side. He
Yeah,
said,
hey, Berg, other countries, that's a big disrespect. I remember I called the Indian dude a motherfucker one time, and like Jit turned into a motherfucking monster. I was like, whoa.
It's a language barrier. They think you're talking about their mothers, and that's just the most disrespectful thing you can do.
I
To
don't
that person.
fuck me mother, you fuck your mother.
What you say about my mother? What you say about my mother?
No, but you gotta jump into these early prelims. We gotta jump right into the big. I can't even.
I'll do it. I'll say it. I'll go for it. We gonna put this the big booty meat right here, nigga. I'ma have the whole time this song playing. The whole time they fight, I'm playing booty me down, booty me down. First off, we got Jocelyn Edwards coming from Panama, booty chick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she could fight. She's a hell of a striker, and she's versing Perez. If y'all don't remember, Perez is the ones she be twerking that ass. She got OnlyFans. I seen that OnlyFans. She got a lot of free shit on there too. She got that ass.
UFC fighters allowed to have those?
You said what?
UFC fighters allowed to have those without Dana stepping in?
Look, Dana slapped his wife. All bets are off. If y'all haven't noticed, since he slapped his wife, all that shit's been out the fucking window. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying for the Jocelyn Edwards fight. You know they when they were training at the PI. This was like months ago. Before the Perez girls' last fight. Jocelyn Edwards, they were training. I guess they were exchanging some words. I think Jocelyn thought she was talking shit. She beat the shit out of her. Jocelyn beat the shit out of her, and her male coach had to like put Jocelyn in a rear naked choke to get her off her.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so she's coming to whoop that ass, and then I'm
the slight underdog too.
Well, they fucking tripping, dog, because she already whooped her ass. She whooped her ass already.
Unofficially asked for right now breaking news for free money on the street.
Yeah, she gonna be like your man coach ain't here now, and you ain't gonna be doing that twerking. You gonna be doing that twerking somewhere else. But I cannot wait. I pray. I know please get on the ground. I need to see full mounts. I need to see ground. I need them on the ground or up against the fence. I need the grappling. Someone throw mud in.
We know why Romeo will be going live after this fight. Well, whenever you're wondering why he not live during this fight, we know what the fuck going on.
That's a horny ass nigga, dog.
I'm gonna have a box of tissues next to me.
Yeah, this Freaknik 302 going on.
I'm gonna turn my camera off. I'm gonna come back on all sweaty like that one dude. Grab her right there.
I would say let's pick a winner, but Romeo, I think, is the one who's winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
Nah, real talk though. Jocelyn is gonna stomp this bitch.
Hey, freaky niggas get the dubs.
Nah, check it. Jocelyn's gonna stomp her. Jocelyn got longer reach, and Jocelyn's a better striker.
Jocelyn is just a pure dog. In the early prelims and the slight underdogs, like it's always good. It's always nice to pick one of them because they don't know who the fuck gonna win them early fights.
And I feel like this is a step down for Jocelyn.
But didn't she lose one of her last fights?
Yeah, but
yeah, she lost her last fight.
But who the other chick fight? She ain't fighting nobody.
Nah. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's a step
I'm
down.
going with the dog. You don't have to convince me.
Say less, man.
And the
Then
winner of this will be my booty meat champion, the BMC,
2024. Yeah, y'all
The
thought the
li-
belt was on the line.
the lineal booty be
the
chip.
lineal booty. I don't know which one of them beat Mackenzie Dern.
That's true. This is just for undisputed status.
Yeah.
You got a then fight that I'm looking forward to on the prelims or I think early prelims. Phil Rowe taking on Jake Matthews is two honestly like two guys that ain't ever winning a fucking belt, but they just fun as fuck to watch. Jake Matthews boxing has gone a lot better in the last couple years. He knocked out Andre Falaho, did the whole shoulder shrug, but he's one of them win one lose one type people. And then Phil Rowe, he's like Bobby Green. He beat with Bobby Green a lot. He's the one that got into scuffle with Armin's people at the hotel with Bobby and them.
Oh, yeah, he was putting hands on niggas.
Yeah, Phil Rowe got a fucking knock your ass out. Phil Rowe got a cannon attached to that shoulder. So it's honestly gonna be a fun fight. It's gonna be like you got the knockout artist with Phil Rowe, and then you got Jake Matthews, who's kind of been his striking's leveling up every fight. He's both guys got none to lose here, so they gonna let it go. This is my fight of the night potential right here.
Really, that'd be fine.
It's a
We gotta talk. What's up, man?
Oh, no, I was going to say, I want Jake Matthews to win. I mean, I want Phil Rowe to win, but I think Jake Matthews going to win. Phil Rowe, ain't he coming off a 3-fight losing streak? This nigga ain't had a victory since 2022.
God damn.
Nah, he was on a 3-fight knockout streak, and then he lost split decision. And
He only got 3 knockouts. I'm just saying, like, yeah.
I mean, he
losses are Neil Magny and Gabe Green.
I think he only has 1, 2, 3. He's 3-2 in UFC. He lost his first fight and he lost his last fight. Well, no, I'm lying.
And Jake Matthews has one lost, in like his last 6.
And he got a knockout on the Contender Series in 2019.
I'm going with Phil Rowe just because even though Jake Matthews' striking has gotten better, I just think Phil Rowe, he's got the difference maker in power. I just think Jake Matthews is not going to come out there unscathed. And when Phil Rowe lands that difference maker, he's probably going to knock his ass down.
Man, this nigga Jake Matthews is huge.
He's a big guy. He's an Aussie. Boy.
Nice.
Then, let's see. That was my fight. Then we got Kev's fight.
We gotta talk my dog, Grant Dawson, the American Khabib. Had to get the American Dagestani on this one, man. But nah, man, Grant Dawson lost the last time against Bobby Green. So like I haven't been able to make no Grant Dawson quotes or nothing like that. So I'm expecting him to really come back and show out on this fucking fight. In a perfect world, he just wrestles the fuck out of bro, gets dog up out of there, possibly gets the submission. I don't know how many submissions he has on his record in general. But the dude that he's fighting is not him even slightly. Because like before Grant Dawson lost to Bobby Green, motherfuckers was rapping about him becoming a decent contender.
He was just rolling through motherfuckers.
Yeah, he has a decent amount of wins in the UFC. No names for sure, but like he's definitely like kind of fucking shit up. So I'm expecting him. The dude that he's fighting is the same dude that got slammed. That got the slam KO. Like he got dropped on his neck, and like I'm expecting him not to like take him out, but like this dude got beat pretty decently last time. And then every other fighter is like major decisions, split decisions, and 1 sub. So like I'm really expecting Grant Dawson to get him out of there and start getting the gears back rolling. And all Grant Dawson haters got to see me.
I have no opinion on this fight.
Right, Grant Dawson, I think he's going to roll through his ass.
But if y'all saying Grant, I'm going with Grant. I mean, shit, he's minus 500. Fuck it, why not?
I did not even know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, they threw him in there somewhere to get his confidence back, right?
Yeah, they need
He
that.
was like minus 500 against Bobby Green. They hit him with that it looked like the simplest straight hand that ended up knocking him out.
Yeah, that shit was bad.
Then we got a fight that a little controversy because this fight was on the main card and now here it sits on the prelims. Gelton Almeida,
The
Almeida's minus
the
minus.
co-main of the prelim at that.
Yeah, that's like he's not even the featured prelim fight. Like he's the opening that bitch up, taking on Alexander Romanov, minus 320 for Almeida, plus 250 for Romanov. Uh, honestly, they're both similar fighters. Like I'm kind of happy this shit got moved to here because these are both just wrestle BJJ takedown type of fighters. One judo, one BJJ, and it could just be it could be a 3-round snooze fest. But we'll see. Is Gelton is going up against someone else that can actually wrestle for once, like legit wrestle, and the guy got like 40 pounds on him. Romanov's a big boy. So should be kind of interesting, but I mean, I'm still living on that Curtis Blades knockout. My boy got get out.
Bro, I'm still mad about that Curtis Blades knockout. Jelton Almeida better come in and fucking do something. I think I heard Romanov can wrestle a little bit, but
that boy big bear.
yeah, but I need Jelton Almeida to come back and like really get the ball back rolling after that bullshit against Curtis Blade over here doing all this takedown shit and getting your ass knocked the fuck out. I know he was hot after he was sick as fuck after that. So I'm really expecting Jelton Almeida to come in and do something and start showing he is a heavyweight that can contend in the future for this to be a contender in the future. What's up with you, JP, man? What's up with your cousin Jelton Almeida? I know y'all niggas see each other at the reunion and shit.
So this fight is I kind of want to go with Romanov because I think Romanov could just wrestle him to a victory, but Jelton is dangerous. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Give me Jelton right there. I'm excited.
I mean, I know Yolton Almeida. He got the I know they both could grapple, but I mean, does he have submission? Because I feel like whoever's submission's better is gonna win.
It's definitely Almeida has the better submission. He's a legit black belt in
Oh, then he's gonna win because he's fighting a wrestler. The minute he get his back took, naturally he gonna put both hands on the ground.
I will say it's just different because he's like that judo. Like he's not looking for submissions, but he's got that judo. He's like a black belt in judo, so like his takedown is legit, and like he'll just be in like offensive wrestling position. Both of them, like to put in perspective, Romanov submitted Marcos Rodrigo del Lima, which is another Brazilian legit black belt. You know, they grow up.
Yeah, but ain't he known more for striking? That's the one that got knocked out by Derek Lewis. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I got Almeida just because I just think this is gonna be a boring fight. I think this fight probably goes all 3 rounds. If anything, I would take the bet that this shit goes the full distance. Someone's gonna win on points, and I think it'll be Almeida. I think he'll shoot. He'll have a couple submission attempts that sway the judges because I just think both guys are gonna look pretty sloppy here. It's gonna be boring, bro. That's not fun. I'm happy they moved it.
Not to mention, there's a gap between their rankings and stuff, and I know they're trying to push Almeida because Brazil is a big market. I don't think they're too much heavy on the other guy.
Yeah. Then from one Almeida to another, we got Cesar Almeida, 2-0 in the UFC, 5-0 altogether, taking on Roman Kopylov. It is a pick'em at the middleweights, both minus 110. Not much is known on Cesar Almeida. I mean, 5-0, coming in kind of still young. He's coming off a knockout win on the Brandon Allen Chris Curtis card earlier this year, and Kopylov is coming off an L to Alexander Hernandez, where he got submitted in the Volk card against Topuria.
That he was winning at first.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
He was knocking shit out prior to that fight. He was coming. He would have not got caught in that fight. I don't think this fight even gets made because he has no reason, no business fighting somebody who's still fresh in the UFC. Because he knocked out Josh Fremd. He was it Claudio Ribeiro or something? Like he had a solid couple young names coming up that he was knocking out.
Like I don't know what they expect this Brazilian to do, but unless he's coming in like Diego Lima, this nigga is getting fed.
Facts. A lot of get back fights on this card. A lot of get back right fights on this card.
Do you think it's a pick? It's 5-0. Like You think they're just feeding him to the wolves? They don't give a fuck about this young prospect, or do you think they expect him to come in and actually like?
That dude that fought. Remember when what's the wrestler, the white boy? They love him. Penn State.
Nick,
Bo Nickel.
Bo Nickel. Bo
Yeah.
Nickel.
Remember when he was supposed to
That's
fight?
my guy.
Yeah, I know. Remember he was supposed to fight Trayshawn Gordon, and Trayshawn got injured, and then they put the replacement in. That replacement was, if I'm not mistaken, was undefeated. They just be putting shit in and make it look good. They know exactly what fucking time it is.
All
We'll
right.
see.
This
Yeah.
nigga is picture. He's holding a belt like nobody's ever heard of. I'm more familiar with KK's belt. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, this
Damn.
bro got bitches.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Oh, y'all heard it there first. Go out. I mean, it's a pickle. That's a. If you like them odds, bro, he's saying just lock it in, bro.
I'm like,
I'm,
oh, man. That nigga
I'm
even
low-key
on.
locked in on this fight now. I gotta see how this goes.
And then starting off the main card finally, Randy Brown holding it down for Jamaica, taking on Eli Zalski dos Santos.
Hold on, real quick. Brown. I see they got the Jamaican flag. Do they do that for Aljamain too? Cause he isn't Brown. Wasn't he like born in Brooklyn? That's a
I
new.
thought Randy Brown was actually born in Jamaica.
Yeah,
I
I
always
was
associated
about
with him with Jamaica.
Man, he must have came here when he was.
Yeah, he's
3.
from Jamaica. I just googled him real quick.
Yeah, he gives Kingston vibes.
Oh, never mind.
No, he's born in Massachusetts. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
this-
saying.
He got the same birthday as me, July 8th.
Never mind. Damn, I'm thinking Jitters from Kingston. Like,
Nah, dog. And he fights out of Queens. Like I said, I thought he was a Brooklyn nigga. Like, I listened to the way he talk. I'm like, yo, that's.
Oh, so okay. He was born in Massachusetts, but moved to Spanish Town, Jamaica as a toddler, when his mother was deported.
Yeah.
And his father is serving a triple life sentence.
Oh, that's typical for Jamaicans.
And then he moved back to America at 16. So I mean, from toddler to 16. So he
Okay.
grew up.
All right, I'll give him that. Even though he sounds exactly like every other nigga from New York, you cannot hear a Jamaican accent.
And then when he came to America at 16, he attended Jamaica High School.
Yeah, in Queens.
nice.
I hate New York accents.
What'd you say?
I hate New York accents. I can't do them.
Nigga, I'm from New York.
Oh, you are? Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that, Ross. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm from Long Island all day, nigga. Why you think I be going for Aljamain so hard? I'm like, yo, you already know.
Hey, me and
Oh, you
Paul
rocking with your boy Randy Brown then?
Nah. He's mad corny. I don't like him like that. Like,
Whoa.
yeah, dog. I'm telling you, son. I'm telling you, he's one of them dudes that was in school and you was like, yo, this dude's a cornball. Like, I guarantee he gets hoes off his fame, not his mouthpiece. You feel me? Like, he's corny like that. And that's okay. It's okay.
Bro, really from Massachusetts, for real.
He is from Massachusetts, bro. And then grew up in Jamaica and then came to New York, bro. That's dangerous combination right there, bro.
Yeah, for a boyfriend, not getting some hoes. Some hoes are like, nigga.
Oh, I'm not talking about hoes. I'm just talking about you got some of the strongest ego-minded motherfuckers. He grew up in each one of the areas: Massachusetts, Jamaica, New York, bro. And that man probably owns every room he walk into, or at least think he do.
He giving me corny vibes. That's all I'm saying. He might be cool, but
Who you got?
Other guys,
I got Brown.
Dos Santos, swole as fuck Brazilian, old Brazilian, but he's one of the fine wine Brazilians. He's swole as shit at like 37. I just remember him because he was beating the shit out of Renat Vagdinov or whatever in his last fight, and then Vagdinov knocked him down in like the final round to make it a draw. And that shit was like, damn, bro, you really can get your ass beat for 2 whole rounds, but you scored a knockdown in the 3rd round, and you bust out a draw. So ever since then, I remember Dos Santos is like, yeah, it's a draw on the record, but homie got the hands. Like, so I think Randy Brown can use his reach, but I don't know, bro. I think Dos Santos is gonna pull out the dub here. As the underdog, I like Dos Santos to close the gap, shoot a couple takedowns. He's strong as fuck, so I think he'll be able to get it to the mat. And then even then, I think he's gonna be dropping some bows, like inside Muay Thai clinch shit. Like I don't know. I just have a feeling that this cornball ain't gonna keep up.
I actually think Randy Brown's gonna win. I think he's gonna utilize his reach. He's got what, 4 inches. He's 4-inch tall. Yeah, the dude. I'm telling you, man. Now your boy Santos, he might get the first round just on some like, let me grapple him this, that, and third. But let Randy survive that. He gonna get up like, I can't let this motherfucker touch me, and he gonna be busting ass.
How y'all feel about Kev? I feel like you a Randy Brown fan.
Come on now, you know I'm rooting for them Island boys. You feel me? But the way he fucked up dude in the last fight, I kind of gotta rock with Randy Brown. I mean, the last time I've only seen him lose when he lost to Jack Dellum and Manalena, and
Yeah.
I mean that wasn't like a bad. He got submitted in the first round. It happens. It happens.
Old man Dos Santos could
And
do
Jack
the same.
is good. Jack beat Gilbert Burns. Jack is official.
Man,
Yeah,
we
so
were
Jack-
30 seconds
Jack
away
is
from
in.
cashing that parlay, bro.
And right after that fight, that nigga went into a grappling tournament. So he's trying to work on his shit.
So yeah, so I'm like, I think Randy Brown is legit and he's official. I don't know what his rank is in the division, but I think he's only gonna keep climbing right now, especially the way he's been fucking dudes up. So I think this is one of those fights he does it again.
Like Paul said earlier, that confidence and the cockiness, he's on a nice little streak. I'm telling people like that, like they feed off that shit, like
Nickname
whack
is
ass
Bruce,
Connor.
right?
You know what I'm saying? But like they I'm telling you, like he gonna use that shit, and he's, you know what I'm saying, Jersey, he's from Queen, dog. He's right around the block, dog. They gonna show him mad love.
But the Timberwolves are getting fucked up right now.
Do you think John Anik's gonna bring up how his dad's serving a triple life sentence or some crazy?
Who are the
shit?
commentators?
100%. You know he is. You know
Who are
he
the
is. Oh
com-
yeah.
First jab.
First
If
jab.
Rogan's there, it's gonna be Rogan. He grew up a
who
really
you
hard
got?
life.
You got Gator. You got the Jamaican Randy Brown, or we just call him Dos Santos. I'm not saying that first and middle name again.
Give me. I'm taking the Jamaican. I'm gonna take the Jamaican. I don't really know the other guy, and the Jamaican seems like a pretty solid fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's not that good, but he's solid.
Randy
And
Brown better fuck him up.
the fight that got moved to the main card because Dana said we needed some action on this motherfucker.
Ooh.
Nico Price taking on Alex Moreno. Moreno minus 270, pretty solid favorite. Nico Price plus 220. These are two guys that this is like Rock'em Sock'em right here, in my opinion. This is gonna be a fun ass fight right here. Another potential fight of the night. Alex Moreno's kind of, I mean, other than his loss to Joaquin Buckley, and other than that, in the last like 2 years or so, I don't think he lost. Like 2023 is he was winning. What's up, Kev?
Hey, I hear like a basketball game in the background.
Oh my bad.
As Gator. But how do y'all
My
feel
bad,
about
y'all.
the Alex Moreno Nico Price fight?
I have to look up this Moreno dude some more. I gotta remember a fight that he was in, but that lets me know I'm going with Nico Price because I remember all the fights that motherfucker is in.
But Nico Price is his last five reads off.
He just
He got
lose.
knocked out against Robbie Lawler
Yeah.
in 2023. He got knocked out against Phil Rowe. He beat Cowboy Oliveira, and then he lost to Michelle Piera.
And I think didn't he get a draw with the other cowboy?
Yeah, Cowboy, and then Luke Cage doctor stoppage. He's not his resume is looking kind of rough.
I'm about to say, yeah.
But listen, he lost to names.
But Moreno only lost to Bucky. And
Hey, he did beat Randy Brown though. Nico Price didn't knock out Randy Brown ass.
Oh, I'm telling you, Nico Price finna get down.
I don't know.
Oh shit, he
Moreno-
on a
it's a
4-fight
rematch.
losing. Sure,
They fought in 2017 and it was a no contest draw.
Oh.
No, I'm looking at Nico's shit. I might.
Look at his second fight in the UFC in 2017.
God damn, Moreno has a lot of fights.
I don't know, man. I think I'm Moreno for this fight.
Damn, why does Moreno have so many fights? He's been doing this since 2016. Oh wow, yeah.
I don't know. I might have to go with Moreno now.
I think Moreno's gonna finish him. I'll be honest.
Yeah, Nico might have had his best little thing behind him because he
Yeah, Nico's looking rough.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Is he on my shit? I gotta take him off. I
Moreno beat
can't fuck with that.
Cerrone, that's Cowboy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But you can't let
win
Robbie
over
Lawler knock you out in 2023 and expect me to pick you and then follow up fight. That's just my point of
him.
thinking.
That's
Yeah.
real, though.
I think we're going Marona on this one. Hell, Nico's even the fucking underdog.
Yeah, we're going -27. We're gonna lock it in. That's a pod pick right there. Then next fight, Kevin Holland -320 taking on Michelle Oleg's motherfucker.
Ola Jacek.
Oja Shane. Thank you, Romeo.
No problem.
That's how you know Romeo done bet some money on, bro.
He said, I gotta know these.
Nah, I just be one thing about me. It be little things that I be trying to pick up on. It help on the hoes, yo. I'm telling you. You run into a bitch with that last name. You be like, because you know I work at FedEx. It's nothing for me to see that name. Like if I see that name, I'm like, oh, I'm looking for Miss Ola Jacek. Oh, how you not have announced that? You did it so good. And that's a bad Russian accent. I don't know what that was, but it's a slutty accent. You know what I'm saying?
They working you.
Yeah.
They work. Well, how do you feel about Ola Jacek versus Kevin Holland? I know you a Kevin Holland not hater, but you not biggest fan of.
I
Holland.
love Kevin Holland. Batman.
I thought you was calling him corny last time. I thought you said he was doing too much.
No. I said Kevin Holland is gonna be It's the opposite of corny. He's gonna be too cool. Like, yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. And that fucking MVP was doing this to his ass.
That was the worst fight of the year.
Fucking that nigga up, son. So that wouldn't work against MVP. It's gonna work on this one. You know what I'm saying? Because MVP has his own level of cool. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was doing the fucking bird shit from y'all might be too young.
Walking out to some bullshit too. MVP, but we was clowning him on the walkout being slow as fucking.
I feel like they was just hating on him. If that was Bellator, they would have went crazy. They just hating. But it's cool. He gonna do better next time. But watch, Ola Jacek, he's not. He might have the physical skills, but he's not gonna be here. He's not gonna be ready mentally. Y'all already know Kevin Holland talk mad shit. And he be trying to do some cool, like, nigga, I'm telling you, dog, this dude's going to be like, fuck. It's going to be moments in this fight where Ola Jacek is frozen.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
I like Kevin Holland for this fight. Kevin Holland, he's a real-life superhero, bro. You know what I'm saying? He stopped mass shooting. He does it all. He for some reason, he doesn't like he will purposely give up a way to a victory to please the fans, and I don't really like that a lot. I think that's kind of a stupid way to fight.
Yeah,
but I do expect
that's not trying to be cool shit.
Knockout. Yeah. I didn't like that. So, but I'm a huge fan of Kevin Holland, big Kevin Holland guy here. So give me Kevin by knockout. I like it with a flying knee too. He has some hard knees.
Yeah, I'm looking at Ola Jacek's resume, and it's like every time he got called up to the big leagues, they realized he was a D League player. Because fucking Michelle Pierre submitted him in the first round. Chao Borrallo submitted him in the second round. Dustin Jacoby danced on him to a man's decision. Jimmy Crute submitted him. OSP, Romeo's best friend, submitted him back in 28-19. But it's like he goes up against Sam Alvey, a long time bottom tier journeyman, knocks him out in the first round. Goes against Cody Brunridge, fucking bum.
Hey, Sam Alvey is a karate combate champion.
He is. And then like Chidi Joe Kuani or whatever knocks. It's like when you go up against these bums, you look great, but then you go up against someone who's actually UFC caliber, and Kevin Holland's try and true UFC caliber. Like he's on that bridge between great and good. So like if you can't even beat a good UFC fighter, you have no shot against beating Kevin Holland.
Yeah, I've seen Kevin Holland knock a dude out in person, so I'm always gonna be biased. That is one of my favorite fighters because he talks that shit. But he's on a 2-fight L streak. He needs to like really lock in. He wants to. It feels he has a saying: everything's better when you're winning. You get paid a little more. Everything feels cool. Like, yeah, I think this is the fight where he kind of gets back right. This is another get back fight on this card. I'm gonna call this the get back card. UFC 302.
Yes, 7 inches on him, bro. Pause.
No did he?
Look, Kevin Holland, he's got 2 losses. I think he's gonna, he knows he can't do a third because that cool shit's going out the window. It's only cool when you win.
Yeah. Because they're already making him cut weight. Because he already doesn't even want to be in his weight class.
170, right?
Yeah. Because he wants to be 185, but they made him go down to 170. Like, bitch, you don't make motherfucker weight.
And then we got our co-main event. This is probably the most
thought he went
interesting
back.
fight on the card.
Back.
Sean Strickland, not defending, coming off his where he lost the belt to DDP, taking on Paulo Costa, who we saw last. He got lost to Robert Whitaker, which was a great fight. That was honestly, you can't ever complain about that fight. Both coming off it now. Both need to get right. Honestly, we got Sean Strickland at minus 265. And honestly, if he didn't beat Izzy, I don't think he would even be a favorite in this fight. But it's just covered. But that Izzy win, now they respecting Sean.
No.
I have
No.
a question, right? I have a question.
Hang on. Wait, whoa. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You
I
got
had a question. If this, you know how there's like, this is like, there was a gimmick belt for this fight. Like, you know how there's the BMF belt, even though we might not call that a gimmick no more. But what would that belt be called for this fight? Because I'm looking at this. This is a wild motherfucker card. Like, this is a wild motherfucking fight. Like, what would you call the belt?
Easy. The one-sided fight.
One-sided.
Yeah, this shit's not even close. The way y'all talking about Paulo Acosta, I'm like, are we talking about the same person? We talking about the person who lost against Yoel Romero. They gave him the dub. Got raped in the ass by Izzy. Lost to loser Marvin Vittori. Barely beat Luke Rockhold. And got a unanimous loss decision to fucking Rob. You was like, it's a good fight. Yeah, for Rob. The fuck? Sean Strickland. He lost to Jared Cannonier, but he really won that fucking fight.
Paulo was hitting with some haymakers in that fight. Robert Whitaker was looking wobbled throughout that fight.
Then why he ain't win around? He did win it. They're 29-28. Bruh, it's a unanimous decision to Whitaker. It should have been split if he was doing all that. He wasn't doing.
Are you talking about when Whitaker fought this fight?
No, when Whitaker fought
Costa?
Paulo Costa. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention Paulo Costa's racist, but you know that has nothing to do with my decision. Now let's go to Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland, he beat Jared Cannonier, even though they gave it to, you know what I'm saying, Cannonier. Then what? He beat the shit out that French dude, right? Then he beat the shit out of Izzy. And let's be honest, he didn't win the fight, even though some think he did. But he beat the shit out the champion. That dude's eyes were fucked. The little South African, what's his bitch ass name? Because I don't like him.
We rewriting history right now.
You don't no, you're forgetting history.
I gotta rewatch that fight.
He beat the shit out that South African.
I think Sean might have won that one, but
No. He kind of told him the truth, bro.
Y'all don't remember? They was like, God, Sean is just killing the jab. He's killing the jab. He was jabbing the fuck out of him.
After the card, when he announced it, he's kind of onto something.
Cause trust, this is what Paulo Acosta is gonna do. He's gonna do this at least 2 to 3 times in the fight. Bruh, Sean hates brown people. He's gonna kill him.
Yeah, I think Sean fucks him up, but like I think Sean knows that he has to like really like put in the effort because these close decisions, they keep holding him. Like they hold him in the Cannonier fight. It was a close fight against Dricus. So like I think the fight could have went either way. So he knows that if he does this, he's gonna have to put his gas on the pedal, fuck him up with a jab. I don't know about finishing, bro, because he did finish that one French motherfucker.
Yeah.
But like he's gonna try to. He's really going in at a dog.
His last true loss was in 2022 to the fucking champion, the 185 champ. You know what I'm saying? What's it called?
Oh,
I mean the light heavyweight. Yeah, Pereira. That was his last. You know what I'm saying? That was his last loss. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't that on like short notice or something like that?
Nah, that shit was hook notice. Like once
I think Paulo Costa might knock his ass out.
No, it's not. Trust.
It's possible.
It's not.
I'm telling you,
Paul might not even make weight.
No, he might
Strickland,
not.
bro.
But Sean Strickland will take the fight no matter what, if he make weight or not.
Look, Sean's gonna beat the fuck out of him. Watch. It's not even gonna be close.
Hey, I have to be here for this one, so I can look you in the eye as I'm sitting there saying, like, I try to tell you, he's gonna get his ass knocked out.
No, sir.
Izzy was just too scared to throw some shit back. I've never seen Izzy just so fucking shell, like just fucking in a.
Because he put everything he had into that shit. That's what dedication and fucking discipline does. He's like, I'm gonna keep him against the fence, and I'm not gonna be scared because I ain't no bitch. See, he a real redneck racist
Paulo
motherfucker.
got that
Them
secret.
niggas used to come with it back in the day.
Forgetting about that secret juice Paulo
I,
got.
I think this
He
fight's
gonna
just
slap
gonna be a
the
war.
juice right out of him.
And I think this fight's gonna be a war, and it's gonna come down to who actually like uses like some intellect, like who can actually be a smart fighter late in the fight, because it's gonna be like the fourth.
When the
fifth.
fuck has Paulo Costa ever fought smart? When has
Sean
that ever
Strickland.
happened? When he
Neither
fought
win this
Izzy.
guy.
When he fought Izzy and Jared Cannonier, he fought very smart. He's like, these dudes
I
can
saw
knock
him
me
trying
out.
to go like this with fucking Alex Pereira, bro. He thought he could box with Pereira. He said, "I ain't shoot no fucking."
Oh, and you
takedown."
know what made him smart after that? He trained with him.
Yeah,
I would too if someone did that to me.
Paulo Costa's a fucking idiot. He's so worried about. He just needs to stop now and just go model somewhere. Go model somewhere. Go in Spain, be a model.
he did take a time. He did. During the press conference, he found a way to take time to show his abs. I was like, this nigga. How did we know he was gonna do this?
Go model somewhere, man.
Then we got the main event here. Dustin Poirier coming in as a plus 425 underdog.
The diamond.
Some are saying could be his last chance ever at
will be.
the gold.
It is.
And he's taking on 25-1. Number one pound for pound. Number one religion. Number one in your heart. Islam Makhachev.
That's that JP.
Islam Makhachev, you know what I'm saying? Pound for pound number one. So there's many ways he can win. He can win by knockout, TKO, submission, body kick. You know what I'm saying? He can beat up his leg. Dustin he doesn't have the strongest of legs. In the second fight with McGregor, that was in Ireland. McGregor was piecing his leg up, and he kind of like had him like kind of limping a little bit. Like Dustin's leg was limping, so he could beat him that way. He can take him down and just kind of lay and prey on him. He can beat him that way, or he can just ground him pound and beat the life out of him for a decision. He can beat him that way. So there's many ways. There's many things Islam can do to Dustin. I don't expect this fight to be close at all. I don't even think I don't even think Dustin should be fighting for the title. I think Justin Gaethje kind of deserves it over him, to be honest. Wait, never mind. I just forgot the Max Holloway fight. Never mind. But I thought that Justin should be fighting this fight instead of the Max Holloway fight.
Yeah, he should have, but he lost that,
yeah.
and it wasn't supposed to be Dustin. It was supposed to be Arman Sarukian, but Arman Sarukian needed more time. So the next man up was Dustin. It was either gonna be Dustin or Max, and Max just had a fight, so that wasn't gonna happen.
Dustin was, just making hot sauce down in Louisiana. You know what? Actually, I dust off this button-up shirt. Let's go have a fucking fight.
I will respect it because Dustin did just fight in UFC, like what, 299 in Miami.
Yeah.
So he just fought in the 302 now. So it's not like he really stayed locked in the camp. I think he was just because I kept asking myself, I was like, how did this be the fight that day, the best fight? But Islam picked the date. He said, I'm fighting on this date. Fuck everything else and like find me somebody.
Also, they said Islam only wants to fight in Abu Dhabi. He's beating those allegations. Look where he's fighting. They're like, Islam.
What's the opposite of Abu Dhabi? Fucking Atlantic City, New Jersey. All right.
Islam only wants to fight
one Mecca to another Mecca.
Facts.
Poirier's gonna lose.
I agree with JP. I just think that Dustin's here to like show that he's not no bitch. Like I think he's here to show that like, but I think Islam is trying to show that he's the best like by far. And he's coming in this bitch trying to finish him in like the first like 5 minutes.
Islam is gonna dust Poirier for these simple reasons. Well, let me tell you why Poirier is gonna lose first. A, this nigga said out his own mouth this might be his last fight. Once you start thinking like that, you start fighting like that. B, his shorts suck. C, everybody, we love him. So we like, yeah. Disappointments are built into this game. You feel me? What can he do? You heard what he said when he fought Khabib. He was like, yo, God, that nigga's strong. He's so strong. This dude is Khabib with better striking.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna go down. Now, yes, Poirier can wobble him, but trust, he's not gonna be able to fuck with the damn wrestling. Now, here's why Islam will win. You know what I'm saying? He took his time to pick when he wanted to fight. He's been training this whole time. Khabib's in his corner. You think he's finna lose in front of Khabib? Khabib, who said he won't corner nobody no more? You think he's finna go out and lose in front of this nigga? No. That ain't finna happen. And everyone's forgetting, Islam is not just fighting this fight to defend the champion. He knows in the back of his mind, I have not defended this champion against an actual lightweight yet.
Bingo. Mm-hmm.
I have to not only whoop him, I gotta dust him. I gotta dust Dustin.
They've been saying he's only fighting against featherweights. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, he's only defending featherweights.
He only fought the other dude twice.
Yeah, so he has the belt.
Volk.
He already has the goal. He has the strap. He already had. We know the greatness. Now he's just adding to the legacy. He has to start putting lightweight contenders that will stack up whenever the resume gets looked 10 years from now. There's a Gaethje. There's a Poirier. Because all he got really is Volkanovski in a different weight class twice, and the first one was controversial.
Yeah. And Oliveira.
And then Oliveira, who was on a crazy win streak, but you can't ride another man's win streak.
He beat him he beat him for the title, but he didn't defend the title against anybody that's in lightweight yet.
Hey, somebody get that boy Paul.
And yes, you have to remember the way he beat Charles Oliveira. You think Dustin could have did that?
No way.
But then it gets shaky.
And Islam's gonna beat him with a guillotine.
But then it gets shaky because then fucking Bobby Green, Dan Hooker, Drew Dauber, Davey Ramos, and a very young Armin Zarukian, who everyone would say was just really, really young at the time. So it's like he has to start putting in these names where it isn't just.
Yeah, he could have picked someone else. He needed the Dustin name. He's like, I'm levels above him, and he got the name. This can be a great victory for me.
And I feel like he said yes. Islam's the type to just say yes to everybody.
Dog, he's about to finish him within the 5 rounds.
This will be his third southpaw since 2015, and everyone remembers the first southpaw he fought in 2015 knocked him out.
Is DC on the commentator crew? Because
he might be.
He shouldn't be because he's gonna cry.
He gonna glaze.
But
you gotta remember.
As he should.
Him and Dustin are boys. They're the Louisiana.
They went to the same high school. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a very funny.
But Islam, he trains with Islam, so I don't think he's not gonna be saying too much.
The podcast,
I don't want to count out. I don't want to count out Dustin though, because like we said, the names on the resume, there isn't a lot of great names. It's just Volkanovski and Oliveira, but we've seen him dominate against lesser opponents. And it's like Dustin is going to be the actual first time we've seen him in an actual weight class of someone who can kind of do it all as well. And just just to me, like odds wise, this is like massive odds for somebody who's going to be a real test for the first time in a little while.
You know what's something I gotta bring to attention, right? So I thought it was just me because like Islam was knocking off all my favorite fighters because he was knocking off Oliveira and Volk. But niggas really hate on this nigga, and I don't understand it. Like he probably is the best fighter in the world, and I'm just like, how do y'all hate on this nigga so hard? Like he's the villain. Like, and the worst part is he's nice. Like Jit is nice. Jit is respectful. He talks shit for show. But he's just honest. Like, genuinely be like, come on, bro.
They hate on him because most of the people watch it. They want excitement, and he doesn't bring, like, comedy or shit talk or whatever. He doesn't even
talk shit like cornball, fake shit. He talks like a real, like, killer shit, like some Russian. Like, if he was he was in the woods, he would say the same shit to a bear as he's slowly choking him out. Like, that's just him.
Y'all must forget. Don't forget. People hated Volk.
Yeah.
People hated Kamaru.
It's because
people hated Kamaru Usman. People hated Leon Edwards. You have to start whooping ass. When you don't have the personality, you just have to start whooping ass. And that's what.
I also like to add, people hated Bilal Muhammad. They always hate on the great. They always hate on the great.
What do you say?
GSP too, yeah. GSP too. They hate on the great.
Wow.
They hate on Izzy. They hate on Izzy.
Until he started whooping ass.
I think Izzy started whooping ass, and then they started hating on him.
It was after that Yoel Romero fight. People really started hating. They was like, yeah, we got footage, 4K footage, we can hate on you.
Oh, and then they doubled down after the Cannonier fight.
When he raped Paulo Acosta, that was the last straw.
Nah, it was the Cannoneer fight. They was like, "Fuck you, we're good." And then
On
he
the
lost
back foot for 5 fucking rounds.
But
Yeah,
guess
it was-
what? They only hate like while you're champion. Because I remember before Aljamain became champion, everyone loved him. The minute he became champion,
It
everyone
was
hated him.
Aldo.
The minute
It
he
was
lost the championship, they loved him again. I'm like, yo,
Well,
what the
yeah,
fuck?
even with his last win, even though he just wrestled the shit out of Calvin Cater,
And power bombed him.
No,
like
see, Romeo, you was getting hoes, so you wasn't around for this shit. You wasn't there for when Aljo came out when we was in Nashville. The amount of niggas that just were on his fucking ass was insane.
Oh, you must have not have checked my Twitter. Yes, I was getting hoes, but I was at that time I was bagging the security bitch, so I had full vision of Aljo, and I took a picture, and I said I could see this nigga chain from here.
Yeah, that shit was huge.
Yes.
well, before we head out, I don't know. I kind of got lost in it. I just wanted to point out this is Dustin Poirier will be his third ever UFC southpaw. He got knocked out by one. His only ever loss was to a southpaw. He got knocked out in the first round, and then he like 2 fights after that, he fought another southpaw. Name was like, what was it? Glyson Tabao, some bum, knocked him out. So got his get back. But since then, he hasn't fought a southpaw for like 7 years. So, fucking here we are.
Islam southpaw?
Yeah, this Islam has not fought.
That's another reason you're gonna win. I'm southpaw.
Yeah, well, Islam southpaw, so is Dustin. So this will be his first southpaw and first like real, like high-end, top talent southpaw he's ever fought. His only ever loss was we got knocked out to it by a southpaw.
I will say this though, Dustin does have. The only way Dustin could win is by knocking that dude the fuck out.
Boxing.
And he knows it.
We are pointing that out.
And he knows it. And if he tries that jump to Gilly dumb shit out of pride, stop.
Bro, if he does that shit, it's over.
Islam's gonna beat him with I'm telling Islam's gonna embarrass him.
I would be.
It's gonna make people hate him more.
Wins. It gets a guillotine sub win because that'll be his only guillotine sub ever in UFC.
We
and
would
Islam
all be happy.
Guillotine before Islam laughed at his guillotine.
You know what would be a fun party game? Like, right, you get a hat and you just write shit like Islam by KO, Islam by head kick, Islam by submission, Islam by guillotine, Islam by decision, Dustin by KO. Like, you put them all in a hat and everybody grab one, right? And if you pick one, you look at it and you keep it if you want it. But if you want to grab another one, and you got to grab another, but each one is a shot. And at the end, whoever gets the fucking the right one doesn't have to take the shot. While everybody else has to take their shots, depending on how many of them bitches they grab. Because there's so many different ways that Islam can end this shit. Like, I really don't know how it's gonna go, but like I just know it's gonna go fast.
I'm down to play.
5 rounds?
I'm down to play.
I'm fucking with that. That would be fun, especially if we did that on live.
I'm down to play.
So
Say less.
y'all think it goes 5 rounds?
No.
No way.
Final pick right here for the main event. I got Islam via submission, and if I had to pick a submission, it'd probably be Kimura.
Nah, it'd be guillotine. He's an asshole. Like, let's not get it twisted. He's an asshole. He wants to embarrass this nigga. The same way he subbed the dude with the most subs. I'm telling you, bro.
And he talks about it. I want to take Islam by submission, but to be like the devil's advocate, I'm taking Islam head kick KO.
You an asshole.
I was gonna do something similar.
I saw that clip of what he did to Volk. I was like, God damn. And then the worst was the fact that he head kicked the nigga, and then he held his head up on his knee so he could keep hitting him with strikes and not let him fall. I was like, this nigga.
He's different. Actually, I do want to. I will change it. Instead of Kimura, I think he gets him in an arm triangle just like he did Oliveira.
Nah. I was gonna say armbar.
Armbar, bro. I think if you get an armbar, like that's filthy. Like he got to get.
I think he's gonna break his. I think he's gonna break his arm.
It's a flying armbar.
Nah, that's not. Dustin's gonna tap too quick.
Bro, what if he like tapped into his inner Demetrius Johnson and like got like a mean ass armbar like type transition type shit?
He's already go.
Look, man.
Bro, I gotta stop glazing.
Y'all have to. Nah, because we love Dustin, but don't forget. I know we all like him. Benoit Saint Denis was whooping his ass.
He was.
with a staph
Benoit had
infection.
gas tank like Kobe Covington, bro, he would have fucking.
Charles Oliveira rear naked choked this nigga. And Islam choked Charles like nothing. Charles tapped so fast,
And dropped
he
him.
thought it was a jiu-jitsu match. Like, oh, I'm locked in. He didn't even try. Nigga, go to sleep.
They're different, bro. They're
Yeah,
fucking different.
he did you hear when he invited Charles Oliveira to come work on his wrestling over there in Dagestan? Like, this nigga just is not worried about shit.
Right, he better stop, because if Charles see that man again in the ring, in the octagon, Charles gonna beat his ass. I got my money on Charles over Islam.
Oh, we not gonna get into that. That's a whole other cat. You just pulled a JP.
Oh no, it must be the alcohol.
Go. But all right, guys, before we head out of here, do y'all got anything y'all want to plug or say before we head out?
Yes, I do. Saturday, the 5-on-5 boxing. I'll be covering that, and on the same stream, I'll be leading right into the UFC. So I'll pretty much be streaming from 2 to midnight. We're gonna have 10 hours of streaming. Let's get this shit popping.
That's some iconic type shit, right?
Yes,
there.
sir.
5-on-5 boxing is crazy.
Bro,
No,
yeah,
it's
they
1-on-1,
literally
but
voters
it's 5.
pick 5 weight classes, and they blindly. I'm gonna pick my 5. You pick your 5, and we'll see you there. And they didn't know who the other 5 was. That's why the match was so fucking fire, bro. It's so fucking good. First time I ever do.
What is it? Queensberry versus
Matchroom. Eddie
Matchroom.
Turner versus Frank Warren. Old man versus young
wait, it's
buck.
real professionals?
Bro, these are
Nigga,
real.
Deontay Wilder is fighting.
Wilder versus Zong, Big Bang Zong.
Dimitri Bivol is fighting
versus Baturviev, the undisputed fight, but Baturviev got injured, so someone filled in. Then they got Ray Ford, featherweight champion, taking on Nick Ball, who just beat Ray Vargas in everybody's eyes. Like they literally, it's all pick'ems in boxing down the road.
Damn. So what I'm hearing is that I gotta tap into that.
Totally
blitz boxing.
Nick Ball is like 5'1", but he got the heart of a lion, right? He's a fucking killer.
I gotta tap into that last Totally Blitz boxing episode, because this is
5v5 go crazy.
I need on it. Say less.
Yeah. So I'll be covering both. You know, I'll be live the whole time. So, you know, y'all see this shit, yo, jump in, because I'm going to be talking that good shit. And that's 10 hours, so I'll probably be really drunk by the time the shit's said and done. I might pull a KK and fucking pass. I don't know.
Yeah, well.
Hey, just fall asleep. You've done it before.
We appreciate everyone tuning in. Tune in to Comedian Roman Max live stream Saturday. You'll see a whole bunch of familiar faces throughout the whole stream. I don't know if I know I'll probably be popping in later but I try to pop in for the boxing. But we appreciate you all for watching us break down UFC 302 Makhachev versus Poirier, going down in New Jersey out of all places. Go down, like and subscribe, comment your picks, your bets, your parlays, and if y'all didn't know, well, now y'all know, motherfuckers.